I have the coolest job on the planet. You want to know why? Open sesame. I get that question a lot, are you a magician? And unfortunately I'm not. However, my typical answer is I make deficits disappear. And that usually gets a laugh. The first time I visited the Magic Castle was back in 1981 when I was a 7-year-old boy. It was a combination of walking through the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland and obviously your grandmother's house. It was truly spectacular. It was mind-blowing. Well, I would say the Magic Castle gives you a very unique experience. Yes, we have magic, and we have almost 32 shows nightly in 4 different showrooms and impromptu areas. But then we have the building itself. You know, the Magic Castle is the star of the show. Built in 1907. Our founders, Bill, Milt, and Irene, you know, this was their home. You know, occupied as a residence from 1908 to sometime in the mid-30s. When you walk through the open sesame door and you gaze upon the saloon that we're sitting in now, there's so much to see. It's about taking you back to that first time you saw a trick, whether it was your father, your aunt, your uncle, and the sense of wonder. You have to come back multiple times to be able to absorb everything that the castle has to offer. And that's exactly what our former president, Neil Patrick Harris, wanted, was to create the ultimate experience. From the time you drove up the hill to the time you drive down the hill, it has to be the ultimate experience for our members and guests. Well, first and foremost, I'm a fan of magic. Been a fan of magic. My uncle was a professional magician. Magic was in my life since I was a kid. I think walking around that day and falling in love with the building and then seeing the job advertised and being able to send in my resume and then interview for the job was a dream come true. I've had so many general managers at country clubs and yacht clubs tell me never leave the Magic Castle. The Academy is a force to be reckoned with in the private club world. When it comes to becoming a member of the Academy, we have 2 classifications. We have magician and we have associate. Associate members are just those that love the art of magic. But then we also have magician memberships. To be able to become a magician member, you have to go through an audition process. You obviously have to prove that you love the art of magic, whether you're a professional or a hobbyist. We have people that work for the IRS that are hobbyist magicians that come in and they don't talk to you about what they do during the day, they just want to talk about magic.
Just a moment, what was the number?
10.
10, I got no where I'm going, I'm sorry, I forget. Watch, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whether you're a magician or associate, you do get a membership card. It's a card that you can use in certain areas around the club where we have member-only type illusions. Doesn't bend very well. Jason Alexander from Seinfeld's a member here. Harry Anderson from Night Court's a member here. You know, they both perform really good magic. And then of course, there's Neil Patrick Harris. We've never had him work a week here, but I would love to get him here. It was a dress code established by the Larsons back in 1963, and we honor them even today by having the same dress code. We require men to wear suits and ties. We require ladies to wear dresses or pantsuits. Of course, the theory behind it is if you dress classy, you'll act classy. Sometimes that doesn't hold firm. We have had to turn away a few celebrities. I won't name those celebrities per se. Actually, Siegfried arrived wearing a pair of denim, and although he explained that they're $1,500 pair of denim, I had to actually refuse his entry. Of course, he wanted to speak to our founder, Irene, who was at home at the time, and I did walk over and dial the phone number for him, and she berated him on the phone. You know our dress code, you can't wear jeans, go buy yourself a nice pair of slacks, which he did. He actually headed down to Men's Warehouse on the boulevard.
Oh, you're still sleepy? Did we wake you up? I'm so sorry. But it's time for you to go to work. Yeah, we all feel that way.
I love going backstage and meeting magicians and saying hello and welcoming them. We bring in people from all around the world. We have 5,300 members. Our director of entertainment's name is Jack Goldfinger, and Jack's job is to go out and find the next great thing.
Let's say that the Academy of Magical Arts at the Magic Castle only has the best until the best shows up. But when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Have you been in the phone booth?
No.
Wow, amazing. We have a skeleton crew, and the only reason why they stay in there is because they don't have the guts to come out.
I would ask any guest, don't try and figure out exactly how they do it. Just enjoy it. I take the greatest pleasure out of seeing somebody's mind blown. They forget about the problems they're having in their life, the mortgage, their job. They forget about marriage problems. They forget about the kids. And it takes them back to when they were a kid, when it was simple. Life was easy.